Our ultimatum: we are mobilizing our parallel groups across every barangay in Cebu. We will launch a massive No Vote 2028 campaign against every representative who betrays the Vice President. If you vote for impeachment, you are effectively resigning your seat in 2028. Salamat sa mga media nga niabot sa atong tawag. We are Cebu Alliance for Duterte. On my rightmost, Mr. Mel Empleo, Attorney John Saavedra, Sir Comed Trinidad, Moises De Parini, yours truly, John Abinis, Jimboy Chongco, Winley De La Puente, and Mayor Sigfred Duterte, and we still have a lot of members and officers coming. So most of us are officers, Vice President and officers of Cebu Alliance for Duterte. We are having this meeting because we'd like to issue a manifesto of dissent, the Filipino line in the sand. Sa Bisaya pa, badlis sa buhangin. So, to the district representatives of Cebu, atong mga congressman, mga pinili nato nga mga opisyal, the eyes of the province are upon you. The Cebu Alliance for Duterte 2028 hereby issues this stern, final warning. We are no longer merely observing. We are documenting. As some lawmakers attempt to weaponize the 1987 Constitution to politically assassinate Vice President Sara Duterte, let it be known that any Cebuano lawmaker who signs this impeachment shams signs their own political death warrant. We are very serious. The Floodgate scandal, luggage bags versus justice. We are sickened by the blatant double standard of this administration. The brave 18 Marines or disciplined soldiers have exposed a rat that reaches the very ceiling of Malacanang. Massive kickbacks from the 805 billion pesos flood control fund were delivered in luggage bags to the ruling elite. You know who they are. Their videos, their pictures are circulating in social media and internet. While Representative Saldico, Speaker Martin Romualdez, and the President remains untouched, the Independent Commission for Infrastructure has conveniently focused its crosshairs only on those allied with Duterte's, with linkages flying towards The Hague. The ICI is winding down its operations this March 2026, leaving the big fishes to swim free in the sea of stolen public funds. We will not allow a Vice President to be impeached by the House that itself under the shadow of economic treason amidst global turmoil. While you waste millions of taxpayers' money in fishing expeditions to pin down the Vice President, the Filipino family is bleeding. While with fuel prices hitting over 80 pesos in Visayas and over 100 pesos in some parts of the country, the cost of living in Cebu alone and the rest of Visayas and Mindanao has become a crisis. If you go out, gasoline stations are piling up and the supply of fuel is getting low. We are in crisis. Our OFWs are caught in the crossfire of a regional war. Yet, their government's primary focus is on political vendetta. The Makabayan Bloc's strategy presses on to bring down Vice President using fishing expedition, trolling social media, and traditional news platforms. We see the alliance between the administration and the extreme left for what it is, a desperate move to disqualify the people's choice for 2028. Bold in anti-incumbency advocacy, the Cebuanos will not vote the incumbent lawmakers who are either complicit in this massive corruption or remain passive amid overwhelming proof of the Floodgate luggages scandal and the clear incompetence of Marcos Jr. administration in administering amid the downturn of economic brought in the Middle East violence. Through the dissemination of fake news and unsupported claims of confidential fund misuse, we see through the tactics they are smokescreen for the administration's own failures. The 2025 election precedent, remember the rejection. Cebuanos have already proven their worth and power. In the 2025 election, we purged local leaders who were tainted by corruption and those who chose to be puppets of the current administration. In November 2025, Typhoon Tino did more than devastate the landscape. It exposed the lethal legacy of betrayal. The 150 Cebuano lives lost to flood waters were not casualty of nature, but victims of the systemic greed of corrupt House members, mayors, and contractors. By peddling ghost projects and substandard infrastructure, these individuals turn public funds into private profit and local communities into debt traps. The era of impunity ends here. Cebuano citizens have drawn the line in the sand. These officials will not be forgotten, and they will not be forgiven. Dili mi mo pasaylo, dili ta mo pasaylo, o dili ta makalimot. At the ballot box, the people of Cebu will deliver the final verdict on those who prioritize kickbacks over human lives. Let this be clear. Any lawmaker who votes to impeach VP Inday Sara is declaring war on the 32 million Filipinos, especially the nearly 4 million Cebuanos who gave their historic mandate to Inday Sara. You are choosing the interest of the post-subdivision clique over the struggling masses of Cebu. Puro pang elitista ang inyong gihimo, gikalimtan na ninyo ang mga pobre ng mga Cebuano o mga Pilipino. Our ultimatum, we are mobilizing our parallel groups across every barangay in Cebu. We will launch a massive No Vote 2028 campaign against every representative who betrays the Vice President. If you vote for impeachment, you are effectively resigning your seat in 2028. We stand against corruption. We march on for independence. We stand with the truth. We stand with Sara Duterte. Cebu Alliance for Duterte 2028 para sa Sugbo, para sa nasod. Daghan salamat.